Hi, this is Stephanie and Kelly with the monthly market update for January. But what we decided to do today was just talk a little bit about our recap and a little bit about the new tax reform because it seems to be the topic of conversation lately. So
yes, Stephanie, it's actually the largest tax reform since 1986.
Wow.
And the National Association of Realtors played a major part in affecting the real estate tax to our benefit and helping keep it the same. So, for example,
I was going to say, what are some of the highlights of the major things that the National Association?
Well, things I noticed is that the 1031 exchange for real property remains the same. However, it's been removed for personal property such as artwork and things like that. The capital gains exclusion has remained the same. We are experiencing a difference in the mortgage interest rate because the personal exemption has been entirely removed, but the standard exemption has doubled. And 94% taxpayers, they say, are going to take the standard deduction in lieu of the mortgage rate interest deduction. And so that loss will be maybe $1,600 depending on each individual taxpayer's situation.
So let me just ask, so if somebody's buying a new house, they can still get their deduction of their mortgage interest rate at the end of each year?
Yeah, but it's kind of an either or. You can't itemize everything and then take the standard. So I don't think it's going to play a major role in changing the way that people look to purchase real estate, because ultimately the goal is that you're making a major investment in an asset that's going to benefit you in the long run. Right.
So you're basically saying that if you're buying for long term, it's still a great benefit to still have when purchasing a home. That's great.
Since all of the standard deductions have somewhat doubled, almost every individual taxpayer is going to get some kind of tax cut.
Got it.
So essentially most people are going to be paying less taxes in 2018 than they did in 2017.
Okay. Well, and so what's great about the market, with all that being said, is that we still have low inventory in our market, but we still have a lot of buyers. So right now is still a great time to buy, a great time to sell for sellers because they are being able to get a higher price. But also the great thing is for buyers right now, like you've been experiencing with all your buyers, is they want to get in before the interest rate could possibly rise again.
Right, and that's very true. And I just also want to point out that there is a local tax cap rate at $10,000, which in the state of Idaho isn't going to affect most people, but if you are looking to purchase in states like California that have high local state taxes, that might be a disadvantage to you. So another benefit of coming and moving to Idaho.
That's right, and I would say with us being the #1 growing state right now, and the fact that our taxes are low, it's a great place to come and purchase, whether it's a primary resident or your secondary home. So we appreciate you watching. Thanks, Kelly, for the update. I really appreciate that.
Thank you. Give us a call.
We'd
be happy to answer any further questions you might have.
Thanks.